Hey, ESL and IT professionals. Are you ever nervous speaking in meetings? Are you ever afraid to speak, even when you have something important to say? There's a recent survey from Cambridge University that shows that 80% of language learners have a fear of speaking, and this prevents them from speaking and joining in conversations and can limit their opportunities using English. Are you experiencing this? Do you know many people who are? This is very common. I hear this all the time from new students and that. I'm afraid to speak in meetings. My boss has even told me that this is affecting my career. This is a serious problem. So let's see if we can give you some tips today to help you get over this. I'll keep it short, but remember to stay to the end because I have some good bonuses for you. And let's get on with this. Let's get over this fear of speaking in meetings. You heard me say 80% of language learners experience this. You're not alone. We need to accept our imperfections. We want to get better every day. We want to take action. You're If you're listening to this, you're probably an IT or business professional. Maybe you're an analyst, you're a software developer, you're a project manager, maybe you're in the marketing area, whatever. But you're a professional. You've you've trained, you have experience, you are either working in an international job speaking English now, or you want to be doing that. Am I right? If you're not one of these people, this video isn't the right place for you. So I have been working with these people for the last 5 years, and before that, I was in business. I owned IT businesses. I was a co-founder of a large mining company. I was in the insurance business for over 30 years, working with international architectural and engineering firms, helping them communicate better. And that's what I do here. I am an English language communications coach for business. I coach people on better communication. And it's a continual exercise. I have a 10-week transformation program that's helped numerous people gain confidence and move ahead in their careers and get that English speaking job. So, this is something you can fix. It's very simple, but it's not necessarily easy. It's going to take some work. This program is meant for committed, motivated people who are ready to make a change in their career, to make their English skills as good as their professional skills, and be confident. That's the main thing. You can be an intermediate English speaker. You don't need to be an advanced English speaker, but you do need the fluency and the confidence to work well in meetings. This is who I am. I call myself Teacher Burt. My name is Burt and Langell. I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. I've worked with international companies in Colombia, throughout the world. We had an office in Bogota, Colombia, an office in Mauritius. We were working with Europeans. It was done in multiple languages. And it was funny, when I was working with engineering architectural firms, looking at their professional liability exposures and that, and their project management and how they communicate. Communication was 80% of the problem when they had a major issue, a big claim or something. Communication is it. People want to hear you give your opinion. Don't be afraid to speak. You make little mistakes that don't affect the message, just move on, laugh it off. We all have imperfections. If you listen closely to this, or if an English professor is listening closely to this video, they probably find I'm making grammar mistakes occasionally. Maybe I make a mistake with preposition in an article. It's just the nature of the beast. For many, many years, I was very nervous to speak in public. I was in business. I had to speak. I was president of quite a large chamber of commerce. I had to get up in front of people and speak. Guess what? The more I did it, the more comfortable I became. That is the truth. It's all about practice. It's all about doing. This is what makes the difference. And the way we can perfect your business English so you have this confidence is by constantly recording yourself, analyzing it. Send me recordings on WhatsApp. Read aloud before a meeting. Practice the tongue twisters. Do the minimal pairs with me. All these things. And go through the program learning that we do in that 10-week program. Program learning is very good because in business English, it's very repetitive. We make certain phrases just part of your language, just like you're introducing yourself in English. It's so common, isn't it? You don't even have to think about it. When you meet somebody and they ask you how you're doing, how you are, you tell them you're great, you're doing well. And how are you? If you are in a meeting and you don't understand them completely, instead of keeping your mouth shut and not really understanding them, let them know. Hey, I really like your ideas, but I'm not quite following this point. Could you elaborate? Something like that. Or if you're not fully agreeing with them, I see a lot of good stuff in your proposing. Could we also consider some alternatives? In my previous company, we did it this way and it really worked out. And we tried some other things that didn't work. So I'd like to share this with. Getting to the point where you can say stuff like this makes all the difference. This is just a common fear, and people tend to make the same mistakes in business English. And we together we can fix this stuff. And subscribe, listen to my videos, watch them to the end. I believe you're going to get a lot of value from this, and this is going to build your confidence. But the main thing I want you to do is to do practice, right? You can't be a medical doctor without practice. What use would you be? Studying books and that for 3 or 4 years in medical school. And where are you? You have a lot of stuff in your head, but you need to practice. You need the mentoring. Nothing is better than experience. And you get experience by speaking English in business. And as you do it, as you do presentations in English and that, you are going to understand that you have the ability to lead a meeting, to lead a presentation, to engage an audience. You have to get over this fear of speaking. And it's very simple. It's about doing and developing some of this program learn language so that you are ready and prepared to do these presentations. I have had many students. I have one student right now who asked me to help him with this business English specifically for engaging audiences in high level, big account sales. And we role played, we went through the 10 weeks, we did the small talk, we talked about all the language in meetings, we went through the SPIN methodology, which is situation, problem, implications, needs to be done, solution, SPIN. I believe that spin can be used in many different parts of IT and business engagements, not just for sales. So we role played, and now he has achieved a major milestone. He is head of sales for LATAM for a major worldwide corporation. Major challenge. And he succeeded at this. And in the interview process, he could easily tell them about why he is the best person to this, why his experience and education is relevant, and his ideas for helping them succeed. Not just the person that gets in there and talks about their resume and memorize a few things. This is what you get from being confident. You truly engage with people, you corroborate, you make a difference day by day by day. And guess what? It's a journey. It's a journey maybe without end. We are always trying to get a little better, aren't we? Just like you do in your profession and what you do in your personal life. We always are trying to move ahead. That's what differentiates leaders, creators from regular people. You are special and you want to succeed. My name is Teacher Burt. Look at teacherburt.com. Find the resources that you need from me. I'm glad to help you. And guess what? I'm retired at this point after 30 some years of business and 5 years of coaching people in business English. So I have time. I want to use this period of my life to help others. So the program is not expensive. Even if you're living in Colombia or Brazil or Chile or Europe, you're not going to find the program expensive. For what you receive from it, it's very affordable. So why not start, make a change? Get over this fear of speaking. Get up there and show them how good you are. Be a contributor. Be a team member that can contribute, who speaks when it's a good time. So I want you to listen closely. I want you to consider what you're going to say from an idea point of view. And then I want you concisely say it very clearly and engage with the people. Hey learners, before I leave, I want to make this important bonus offer to you. This is free. This is the first step in taking this journey to become more confident and proficient using your business English to improve your career. I have a 10-question quiz that's specifically been designed for you to help you analyze your present situation and consider how we can move it to a point where you are confident getting up in meetings and speaking, doing presentations in English, taking on English jobs, getting promoted in those jobs. Do the questionnaire, and I will take the time to review it and give you a comprehensive review of what you need to do to perfect your English and move it ahead. I hope you'll like this. And also, if you are the right person looking at this, and we can take 30 minutes and meet, chat, and assess your English and make sure that this is a good fit for you, and consider the 10-week program. See if it works for you and if you're at the stage in your English where you could handle such an intensive program. So first step, do the questionnaire. You'll find the link in the description. I hope you'll enjoy it, and let me know what else I can do to help you. Thank you so much, Teacher Burt.